Happy morning to all. I am Ranjana from grade 7. I am Lakrsha from grade 7. I am Mitra from grade 7. Welcome to our science exhibit. Today, I am very jubilant to share with you my innovating project, Smart Dustbin. Smart Dustbin is a waste container that uses sensor, connectivity and data analytics to improve waste management. More advantages of Smart Dustbins are waste collection efficiency, reduced emission, sustainable environment, behavioral change and data-based decision making. Waste collection efficiency. Smart dustbins can monitor fill levels and provide real-time data to track the management operator. This allows for more efficient waste collection. Roads and reduce collection costs. Reduce emission. Smart dustbin can reduce fuel use and traffic congestion. Sustainable environment. Smart dustbins can help to maintain a sustainable environment by preventing the overflowing bins and risk of contamination. Behavior change. Users may be more likely to adopt responsible waste disposal practices when they see how their action impact the bin full level. Data-based decision making. Smart dustbins can provide information based on the decision making for the waste management operator. Some disadvantages of smart dustbins are cost, technical issues, data security and education. Cost. Smart dustbins can be very expensive in cost. Technical issues. Smart dustbin may have technical issues. Data security. Smart dustbin may have data security concerns. Education. Residents may need to be well educated to operate the smart dustbin system. Thank you.
வணக்கம். தமிழ் கண்காட்சிக்கு வருகை புரிந்த தங்களை வரவேற்பதில் மகிழ்ச்சி. நான் ரஞ்சனா. நான் ரக்ஷிதா. நான் ஸ்ரீவர்தினி. நாங்கள் 5ஆம் வகுப்பு படிக்கின்றோம். நாங்கள் தங்களுக்கு எடுத்துரைக்கும் தலைப்பு ஓரறிவு முதல் 6 அறிவு வரை உள்ள உயிரினங்களின் பண்புகளை பற்றிதான். உலக உயிர்களை ஓரடி முதல் 6 அடி வரை வகைப்படுத்தி உள்ளனர். நிலம், நீர், காற்று, ஆகாயம், நெருப்பு. இந்த 5ஐயும் கலந்தது உலகம் என்பது அறிவியல் உண்மை. இதனை தொல்காப்பியர் தமது தொல்காப்பியம் என்னும் நூலில் உயிரினங்களின் மெய்களை வைத்து பகுத்துள்ளார். அந்த மெய்கள் கண், காது, மூக்கு, வாய், மெய். ஒன்றறிவதுவே உற்றறிவதுவே, இரண்டறிவதுவே அதனோடு நாவே, மூன்றறிவதுவே அவற்றோடு மூக்கே, நான்கறிவதுவே அவற்றோடு கண்ணே, 5அறிவதுவே அவற்றோடு செவியே, 6அறிவதுவே அவற்றோடு மனனே, நேரிதின் உணர்ந்தோர் நெறிப்படுத்தினரே என்று தொல்காப்பிய பாடல் 1716 கூறுகின்றது. ஓரறிவு அதாவது உற்றறிதல் கொண்ட உயிரினம். இதற்கு காரணமாக புல், மரம் ஆகியவற்றை கூறலாம். ஈரறிவு உற்றறிதல் மற்றும் சுவைத்தல் கொண்ட உயிரினங்கள். இதற்கு தோல் மற்றும் வாய் போன்ற உறுப்புகள் காணப்படும். இதற்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டாக சிப்பி, நத்தை ஆகியவற்றினை கூறலாம். மூவறிவு உற்றறிதல், சுவைத்தல், இதனுடன் நுகர்த்தல் என்ற திறனையும் இவ்வுயிரினங்கள் பெற்றிருக்கும். இதற்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டாக கரையான், இரும்பு ஆகியவற்றினை கூறலாம். 4அறிவு இவ்வகையான உயிரினங்களுக்கு உற்றறிதல், சுவைத்தல், நுகர்தல், இதனுடன் காணல். இதற்கு உதாரணமாக நண்டு, தும்பி ஆகியவற்றை கூறலாம். 5அறிவு உற்றறிதல், சுவைத்தல், நுகர்தல், காணல், இதனுடன் கேட்டல். இதற்கு உதாரணமாக பறவைகள், விலங்குகள் போன்றவற்றை கூறலாம். 6அறிவு உற்றறிதல், சுவைத்தல், நுகர்தல், காணல், கேட்டல், இதனுடன் இறைவன் மற்றும் இயற்கையின் படிப்பில் மிகவும் உயர்வான படைப்பான பகுத்தறிதல் அதாவது மனம் என்ற ஒன்றை கொண்டுள்ளது. இதற்கு எடுத்துக்காட்டாக அரிது என்ற அவை மூதாட்டி கூறிய மனிதரிடமே. அனைத்து உயிரினங்களுக்கு ஆதாரமாக விளங்குவது ஓரறிவுடைய தாவரம், 6அறிவு படைத்த மனிதன். அவ்வாதாரத்தை மேம்படுத்த வேண்டும். எங்களுடன் இந்நிகழ்வில் பங்கேற்ற தங்களுக்கு எங்களின் மகிழ்ச்சியான நன்றிகள். நன்றி.
A very good afternoon to all. Myself A. Joshika from grade 7. Myself S. Devasti from grade 7. Now we are here to explain our project, Spirograph. Spirograph is a geometrical drawing tool that creates intricate symmetrical pattern and curves. It consists of a fixed outer ring, a rotating inner ring, a pen or a pencil holder. The spirograph was invented by Dennis Fisher in British country. Spirograph names come from Greek. Spiro means to draw, graph means writing. Spirograph explorers. circular motion, epicycle, hypocycle, symmetry. There are some spirograph patterns. They are hypercloids, epicloids, symmetrical shapes. Types of spirograph: classic spirograph, digital spirograph, 3D spirograph. The spirograph was invented by Dennis Fisher in British country in 1960s. Let's move into the circle part. Circle is the round-shaped figure that has no corners. Thoros is the father of circle. Ramanujan and G.H. Hadivalli found the circles in India. The circle had been found in 650 BC. The circle have the equal radius congruent to each circle. Let's dive into the world of spiral shapes. Notice that how the shape enlarge or narrow as we adjust the pyramids. Thank you for joining us in our MASS exhibition.
Happy afternoon, everyone. Are you all happy? Why? For receiving the prizes. Okay. So today, I feel very privileged and honored to stand in front of you all and acknowledge the achievements of our brilliant students who have made both the school and their parents proud. Give a big round of applause to you all first. Yes, thank you. I extend my heartfelt welcome to Professor Dr. Madhivanan Sir, Head of the Department of Physics, Bharatidasan College for Women. Welcome you, sir. And I also welcome our Principal Ma'am and Vice Principal Sir, who extend their support for this prize distribution. This program is held to recognize the young talents who have made an immense contribution to our school and to the society as well. These brilliant students exhibit such qualities that will not only help them in achieving their goals, but also bring glory or success to our school academy. Today, we have gathered here not just to celebrate the achievements of our students, but also to give due regard to our values and morals, which these awardees exemplify, like discipline, compassion, and zeal for learning. Also, I would like to address those students who have not won any prize and say that opportunities keep on coming your way to prove your mettle. I would also like to use this wonderful opportunity to thank our correspondent, Principal Ma'am, Vice Principal Sir, for taking this institution to new heights and creating a distinct path for the students to follow. I request our Principal Ma'am and Vice Principal Sir to honor our chief guest. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Sir, we are so eager to hear your words after a long time. So we would like to hear from you, sir.
Good afternoon, students. Not taken food so far. Taken food? Then, good afternoon. Good. Now, after a big science exhibition, you are all gathered here to receive your prizes, isn't it? Yes, good. Then what is science? What is science? Science is something that we have to understand. Science is something that we have to understand. You do not believe science. You have to understand science. For example, whether air is there or not, you believe air or not. Atmosphere is there. Will you believe atmosphere is there or not? Atmosphere is there? Where is atmosphere? Can you show? Everywhere. You are inhaling in that atmosphere only. You are taking oxygen, you are taking nitrogen inside your lungs, and oxygen makes you to sustain, isn't it? But you did not believe whether oxygen is there in the atmosphere, or you did not believe that there is atmosphere. But science says atmosphere is there, and there are a lot of experiments and a lot of things we can show. Even if you don't believe, atmosphere is there. For example, if you put one of you in a room and remove all the air, what will happen? I put one of you in a room and remove all the oxygen, what will happen? Oxygen, what will happen? Because we need oxygen to breathe. We need oxygen to breathe. Without oxygen, what will happen to us? We will die. What will happen? We will die. So, oxygen, even you could not able to see, but oxygen is there that makes you breathe, that makes you to live. So, science asks not to believe. Science asks to understand. Science asks you to able to grasp the idea behind science. Correct? For example, once upon a time, that is 100 years back, our life expectancy, that is how long we live, is very, very less. For example, our grandfather or great-grandfather has lived an average of 35 years to 40 years only. Our average life once upon a time is 35 years. Before that time, most of the children will die. So once upon a time, our average life is very, very less. Just because of science, now our average life expectancy of Indians has become around 67. So once upon a time it was only 35 or 40. Now it will become 67. So our average life expectancy has increased. Similarly, science makes many, many things. For example, communication. That is how to communicate. Once upon a time, they will write letters. For example, if you write a letter to a foreign country, how long it will take nowadays? If you write a letter to a foreign country, for France or something, how long it will take? Anybody? How much time it will take to send a letter from here to other country? Do you know any other country? Students, do you know any other country except India? Say one name of the country. Any one country. Anyone? Canada. Okay, good. So Canada is in near, that is about northern hemisphere. At the end, Canada is there, isn't it? To write a letter to Canada, once upon a time, 100 years before, if you write a letter, it will take around 2 or 3 months for a letter to be delivered to Canada. But now, what you can do? You can take your cell phone and you can talk directly with anybody in Canada. So now, we can talk easily with Canada or people like you or anywhere else. So, it become within matter of time, seconds, you can communicate with anyone. It is possible because of a science. Science makes us to communicate to everyone easily. For example, if there is a cricket match in New Zealand, how long it will take to watch the cricket match for us nowadays? We can simply watch and turn on your TV and you can watch TV. Nowadays cricket, isn't it? But once upon a time, there is no live telecast. So what they will do? They will conduct the match, they will take photos, and then they will publish later. So it will take a lot of time once upon a time. Now it becomes easy. For example, if you want to travel from one country to another country, once upon a time it will become longer time. Now it become very easy. So we can take only hours. For example, you travel from here to Sri Lanka. Once upon a time it will long journey. Now it will become only 1 hour with an aeroplane. So science makes many things easy, isn't it? Science makes many things easy. Do you know any science discovery? Any science discovery? What is the thing you use for getting salary? What your father, where you went from, where your father got your salary? Students, your father get a salary. From where he will get the salary? From the office, huh? Phone. Through bank. Now, so through bank we get salary, huh? From bank. Now, bank in India, separate, for example, somebody in Kashmir put a money in bank, then you can immediately receive at home. How it is possible? Because of internet connections. So internet connections make everything very communicable, very fast. So everything in your life is depends upon what is called as a science. For example, without light, what will happen? Without electricity, what will happen at home? Electricity இல்லைனா நடக்கும். What will happen? Electricity இல்லைனா என்ன நடக்கும் வீட்ல? இதெல்லாம் நடக்காது. வேற ஏதாவது? What will happen at electricity? There is no electricity. Electricity இல்லைனா நம்ம வீட்ல என்ன நடக்காது? We won't get water because waterல we have to pump the water to the tank. இல்லையா? So waterல tank தண்ணி கூட வராது, அப்ப நீ தண்ணியே குடிக்க முடியாது. So you could not able to drink water even without electricity. Without electricity you cannot sleep because no fan will be there, no AC will be there. But because of science we have got electricity. So everything that you got, that you enjoy is because of science. So what you have to do for learn science? What you are doing to learn science? You have to do activities. What you have to do? You have to do activities like science exhibit, isn't it? Which science exhibit is you love you most in your school? Which science exhibition? In the science exhibition, many exhibits has been shown. Which one you like the most? Anyone name the science exhibit? Sir, okay, how many of you have done the science exhibition? Every one of you done the science exhibit? Everyone? Who has done the science exhibits? Raise your hands. Okay. Okay, in the front, one, can you stand up and say which exhibit? What is the name of your exhibit? What is the name of your exhibit?
What is the name of your exhibit?
Your experiment name. What is the name of your exhibit? Birds, huh? Okay, what you will do with birds? Bird songs, huh? Or bird life? Which one? Okay, now science exhibit, if you show science exhibit to others, you have to explain, isn't it? So, by explaining, you understand science and also you make others to understand science. So, to understand science, a few things, because science makes many things, yeah. So, in your later life, you have to choose science education. To go for science education, to become an engineer or become a doctor, what you have to do? You have to think. You have to think differently. What you have to think? Think differently. Say, think differently. Say, think differently. Think differently. Say again. 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 So first thing is think differently. Think out of box. That means don't always think the same thing. You have to think differently. Then only you can invent new things. So what you have to do? You have to think differently. Then another important thing is you have to be very ethical in the decision. That is you have to be very straightforward in the decision. You should not copy other discoveries into you. So you should not have copied discoveries from others. What should not be done? You should not copy discoveries from others. Say, should not copy discoveries from others. Say, should not copy discoveries from others. Say, should not copy discoveries from others. So, think differently. Should not copy discoveries. Always give credit to the original discoverer. Always give credit to the original discoverer. Okay? So always be straightforward. Don't lie in the science exhibits. Always you should be straightforward. You have to say what is the truth behind the science. You should not make that somebody to believe the science. You have to make them to understand science. Can you understand? Can you say what you have to do? You have to understand science. What you have to do? You have to understand science. Say what you have to do. Then think differently. Think differently. And the third one is never copy discoveries from others. Always do your own. Okay? Wish you all a very happy afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Actually, they are so tired, sir. Because they are keeping on explaining from yesterday. So they are so tired. It's time for the prize distribution, the most awaited part. Are you all ready? Okay. So let me call the prize winners and I request our judges, judge and our chief guest and our management members to distribute the prizes. So please, sir. For language, it is a MASS Expo. Actually, for your information, sir, it's a MASS Expo. It's not only for the science. It's arts, maths, social science, everything together it is. So here we have the winners of the language session. The first prize, M. Harshita, Deepshika, Divya Darshini, next for Hindi, Mohammed Shahid, Ridanya Shri, Lokeshwaran, Dakshita, Deepika, Danyashri, Aishwarya, Pavitra and Nishali. Now the second prize, Sai Kripa, Subrita, Shamyukta, Hafiz Ahmed, Arshad, Ajay for English. Adirai, Kalerasiga, Dhoni, Vinodini, Yarini, Shrisha, Sajana, they won the prize for Tamil. Second prize for Tamil. Second prize for Hindi, Aditya, Agilesh, Fazil, Harina, Darshan, Srinika, Jansi Rai, Sanjana and Kirti. For physical science, the first prize goes to A. Saravanan, Sadhana, Pradiksha, Pavisha, Rakshana, Yatish, Yarini, Purvashri, Jafia, Samima Aisha, Nidandana, Harikumaran.
White balance.
Muhammad Arshad, Darshan and Roshan. From grade 6 to 8, Kaushik, Nehan, Mithun, Ranjana, Latricia, Mitra, Tamil Arasi, Janani and Darshini. Students, get ready. The winners of biology exhibit. Varunan, I request LASC ma'am to give the vote of.
It's been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful event. On behalf of the organization, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed judge, Mr. Dr. Madhivanan sir, Head of the Department of Physics. Sincere thanks to the head of the various departments who handled the event throughout. A wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us make this event a grand success. Thank you one and all.